What is going on? We'll get into it in just a moment. In just a moment here. Just a moment. In just a moment here. Just a moment. In just a moment here. I should close that out. Just a moment. What? Just a moment here. I should close that out. Just a moment. What? Weather-wise, radar omega. I always forget to close that out before I start. What? Weather-wise, radar omega. I always forget to close that out before I start. What? Weather-wise. I really don't like radar omega's winter weather. Radar is pretty bad. I really don't. I'd say it's not even average. I'd say it's below average. Radar it's just really ugly. Bad. I really don't. I'd say it's especially with average. I'd say it's below. Let me try something. It's just really. I mean, smoothing's not even going to make this better. Smoothing makes it worse. Let me try something. It's just really ugly. And then they don't even have a winter radar on weather-wise, which is really ugly. And then they don't even have pretty crazy, if you ask me. Pretty crazy if you ask me. All right, guys, we'll get started here in a second. Pretty crazy if you ask me. Oh, crap. Pretty crazy if you ask me. All right, guys, we'll get started here in a second. Pretty crazy. Yeah, it's because I have to, OBS is also another piece of software that sucks, and I can never get my chat pulled up in OBS, so I have to pull up my live stream in the background while I'm streaming, which doesn't help streaming, by the way, to read my chat. That's why you heard echoing, because I have to have my YouTube live stream up instead of just looking at my chat through OBS. But in OBS's defense, OBS has only been software for over a decade, so they're just learning how to do stuff. Okay. All right. Let me see here. Oh, actually, let me put this down. I can't stand bad software, guys. Neither can my brother. He's a software engineer. He makes me really, really judgy against bad software. It's his fault. It's his fault I get so angry at bad software. Bad coding. Come on. Let me pull my chat. Let me pull my chat, YouTube chat up in OBS. Come on, OBS. Patch it in. How's New York looking? We'll get into that in a second. Let me, oh my gosh. I always get up, make all my content, post everything, and then just get right into streaming. And I feel like I need like a 10-minute break in between because I'm so tired. What do you guys think? Nah. Let me just at least go grab a cup of water. Guys, check out the difference between our 12Z Euro. Watch this. Okay. 12Z Euro from yesterday. No snow. No snow in here. No snow in here. Now watch. Watch me switch to the latest Euro. Are you ready? Look at that. The GFS shifted that way as well. Kentucky. Kentucky suddenly could get snow. Big snow, maybe. Ohio, Southern Ohio, Cincinnati. Good trend for you in the Euro. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. I forgot it's Thanksgiving. It is Thanksgiving, isn't it? I've just been doing work all morning. Maybe I'll wear my glasses today because I actually need them. All right, guys, give me a second. Let me go put my coffee down, and then we will get started. Connor's Climate Corner. Be right back. Do you guys know what this is? Chat, can you guess what this is? Just guess. I'll give you a hint, okay? There's your only hint. Can you guess what this is? Yeah, it's a box. Jasmine. Jasmine's got it right. I got my Red Bull. My free monthly Red Bull. Woo! 1 second. Hopefully I didn't get more green. I'm stocked up on green. Nice. Sugar-free. Hold up. Oh, the other one's not open yet. It's good because I only have about 200 left, so I'm glad this came in on time. All right. Oh, I remember why I don't wear glasses, because it hurts with the headphones. Speakers, that would have been cool. I've got some good speakers, though. See my studio monitors back here? Yamaha HS5s. Got those bad boys like 8 years ago. They last forever. Okay. Can the storm shift back to the south? What do you mean back to the south? It just shifted south. Back to the south? It was farther north before. I guess it depends on where you live. For most people, snow got farther south. If we look back towards the 12Z, back to this one, for most people, this shifted farther south. I like what it's doing for me here in Minnesota because we got an underwhelming amount of snow with this last system. 5 to 6 inches in here, 10 for southern. All right, let's go over everything, guys. We got some big changes. We, as I said, getting into today was huge to see what was going to happen in here. Chicago looks like, I'm just going to say it. Lock it in. Lock it in, Chicago. You're getting snow. I don't know how much, but you're getting some good. We're going to say, okay, bad, okay, good, great. Chicago, I think, is in the good region right here. 6 to 9 inches. 12 plus, not happening yet. Okay. I'm going to say right now, Des Moines, I'm nervous that this snow ends up going just to the north of you, so I'm only going to put you in okay snow right now, although I think we're going to be good snow pretty soon here. Minneapolis, okay to bad. Okay to bad. I think we on the high end, we could get, you know, on the, oh, I lost it. On the high end, we could get definitely 5 or 6 inches. This is fantastic. Cincinnati, Columbus, you guys got some opportunities here. Louisville now, snow shifted farther out to the east. Let's just go and take a look at the latest runs. What's our European AI doing this morning? Okay, interesting. Let's look at our Canadian. Holy smokes. Yeah, the Canadians on crack. Look how far south that snow gets on the Canadian. Look at this big 9 inches down into northeastern Arkansas. I don't know about that. Oh my gosh. I don't know about that. Anyways, yeah, let's just get into the latest updates and I'll take all your questions. Good morning, everyone. Happy Thanksgiving. Jasmine, Squatch, Marissa, Alan. Appreciate you guys. Good morning. Happy Thanksgiving. Here's the latest. Let's start with the latest Euro. I'm going to go through this and I'm going to take all your questions. We got some big lake effect snow, obviously flying right now. Winter storm warnings up and down. Western Michigan, big. You can see these snow squalls. Some people are going to see nothing. Some people are going to see a ton. You've got snow. These lake effect snow bands starting up. Oh my God, what's this lake up here? Guys, help me. Superior, I think. Superior, Michigan. Erie, Ontario. Okay, I'm going to say Superior, Michigan. Right, Superior? Thank you. I get all my lakes confused. Superior, Michigan. Erie. Is this like Ontario? Okay. Thank you. I always confuse these lakes. I mix them up. Michigan's the only one that's easy to remember. Yeah, Superior, Michigan. Okay. Anyways, Superior through Michigan. And then, yeah, Erie. I was right. I just got to trust myself. You've got snow bands literally trying to pull through Superior, through Lake Michigan. And then we'll see. I think later in the day, as the coldest air sinks in, you could link up through, you could have some of these snow bands linking all the way up through Lake Superior. So, through Lake Erie. So that would be pretty interesting. Big snow falling out here. Buffalo's just to the north. At least downtown Buffalo's just to the north of these lake effect bands. But again, these winds are going to end up becoming more westerly, west-southwesterly, and Buffalo's going to get in on some of that snow. You have lake effect snow warnings in effect here, all up and down, really, from, again, like I was talking about before, Watertown, New York, Cleveland, all the way up to Watertown, New York. So lots of snow flying, heavy rainfall up here in the Pacific Northwest, and snow in the mountains. And you got some winter storm warnings, advisories, and watches up here through portions of Idaho and Montana. This is where our snowstorm is starting. That's going to sweep through the Midwest here in just a couple days. Now, we're going to move forward. We're freezing out here, guys. Just to show you, look at the... Let me open a different one to show you this. This is actually pretty impressive. Look at the 24-hour temperature change here. That's not what I want. That's not what I want. One second, guys. Okay. This is what I want. No, this isn't what I want. One second, guys. I'm lost. Give me a second. I just had it pulled up. Why do I always do this to myself? Okay. Our temperatures have dropped out here. Actually, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, guys. Hold up. Hold everything. Hold everything. Hold everything, guys. 1 second. Hold everything. Wind chill of 12 currently. Becky, what state are you in? Here we go. This is what I want to show you guys. Now we should be able to see 24-hour temperature change. I don't know why it took me so long to find that. This is how our temperatures have changed over the last 24 hours. We've got like 30 degrees. We're like 30 degrees cooler today out in this region here. Minneapolis, yeah, that's where I am too. Yeah, the wind chill yesterday morning was down to 4 degrees. It's going to get even colder moving forward for us. Anyways, here we go. Some more snow moving in. This is the latest Euro. As we get into Friday night, snow starts flying Montana. Really Thursday night, Montana, but Friday night, snow starts flying in the Dakotas, maybe in Iowa, starting to move into Minnesota. Saturday morning, we've got some snow flying through Minnesota, Iowa, starting to come in on the back end, Nebraska. Does look like Omaha could start getting snow as we move into Saturday afternoon. Some good snow. It's going to be tough. Could be a little bit of a mixture on the front end. And then St. Louis, the Euro thinks you're going to get snow on the front end, but then that's going to transition to rain as we move into later or into Saturday evening, into Sunday morning. Chicago stays in snow. Milwaukee, eastern Iowa, central southern Wisconsin, most of Michigan, northern Indiana. And then, again, Ohio looks like snow on the front end, and then it becomes a mixture as it moves through. This is a lot of snow for a lot of people. Again, this is what the Euro thinks here as this snow moves through. Let's just go into our 24-hour. You can see as this develops here. The light blues is around 1 to 2 inches. Dark blues around 5 to 6 inches. Purples around 9 inches. Once you get into that pink and white, that's around a foot. So you can see how the Euro wants to bring the snowstorm through. And then here comes the one right behind it. GFS sees this a little bit differently. GFS wants to put a lot more snow down here for people. I mean, almost a foot into St. Louis. I don't fully buy that. I think it's not accounting for the mixture. About 9 inches into Chicago is what the GFS thinks here. Some good snow into Michigan. It likes Indianapolis. It likes maybe 6 inches into Indianapolis. Again, I think that's a little bit on the high end. Tries to put a couple inches into Louisville, Cincinnati, a couple inches into Columbus, Cleveland, moves it up the coast. Then here comes the storm right after it. Big, big, big snow for the Northeast. So that's what we're thinking right there. I did want to show you guys before I start taking questions. Not this. Holy crap. Holy crap. This is our European extended ensemble 30-day 500 millibar height anomaly forecast. Holy crap, that was a lot of words to say together. This is what the Euro thinks our 500, our jet stream, if you were to average out the next 30 days, how our jet stream is going to be sitting. This would be a Christmas present for the East Coast. Early Christmas present. Nick, I appreciate you. Gage, what's going on? This is crazy. This is crazy good look for you guys out east. And it's an ensemble. And look at it all the way through January 11th. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. You've got ridging. You've got Alaskan ridging and Greenland blocking. Extended negative NAO. This would be so good for you guys. Good for me, too. This would be great clippers up here through the Northern Plains, upper Midwest, and maybe even some clippers down through the Ohio Valley, and then potential for nor'easters up the East Coast. So, sorry out west. I mean, I don't know. The West is going to get some good snow here through December, but I think January and February is going to be much better for the West. But, again, we don't know that this is going to set up, but it's an interesting trend to follow. I posted this on my X because I was like, holy crap. That's a crazy good look for you guys out east with the latest update. Okay, I'm going to get to questions. Let me just check one thing here. One second, guys. Oh, yeah, the Europe. What is going on here? Oh, people are making fun of this on X. Let me show you something really quickly. European probability of snow. European ensemble probability of snowfall. People are trolling this. Let me see here. Real quick. Last thing before I get to questions. Winter probabilities. Yeah, this is ridiculous. Yeah, no. See, this is a little bit crazy. The European AI needs some help, guys. I don't see this happening. I mean, this has Atlanta, Georgia, and like a 30% chance of getting snow in the next 10 days. I just don't see that happening. This is way too far south. What is this? Look at this. Wait, what? This is through like the next 5 days. Who it has? That's just wrong. Let's go to the Euro. Let's go to the Euro ensemble. That's much better. Well, I don't know. I still think this is a little bit crazy down there, but it's a little bit better. GFS ensemble. There you go. If you're in the red, it thinks you have a 100% chance of getting over an inch of snow. If you're anywhere in the colors, it thinks you have a chance of getting an inch of snow in the next like 6 days. Okay. Let's talk. Let's talk. Let me take questions. Let me just get back to our forecast here. How is Connecticut at 0% in the year? Yeah, Gavin, I agree. So I don't know. That's weird. Cincinnati going to get snow. Our models trend it to give you the GFS trend it to give you snow. So did the Euro. I still think you're probably going to end up with a mix or no snow. But yeah, I'd give you guys. I yesterday was looking like a 0% chance for Cincinnati in the next 6 days for snow, and not really in the next 6 days because with this first storm, the second storm, it looked like you were going to get a little bit of snow. Now it looks like you could get a little bit of snow with the first storm because of the trend south. So now, like originally we were looking at this storm. Originally we were looking at the storm early next week for Cincinnati snow. Suddenly now it looks like you could get snow this weekend, just based on the latest GFS and Euro. Smaller chance for snow this weekend in Cincinnati, still possible. Next week's storm, early to mid next week, it does look like right there will be your better chance. I was Team Hero, but it's missing the cold. Yeah, they go back and forth. RDPS has like 2 feet of snow in southern Missouri. Yeah, I'm not buying it. Not buying it one bit. What's going on, Aura? Caleb, Spencer, Emmanuel, what's poppin'? Sage, Reese, how much snow for Southeast Michigan? Depends who you ask. The GFS wants to put somewhere like 6 to 12 inches in the Southeastern Michigan. That's possible. possible. You take a look at the Euro here. It keeps you snow almost the majority of the time now. A little bit of rain on the back end could mess that up, though. What do you think about Lehigh Valley, PA for this Tuesday? Looking like a mixture right now. Could get a lot of snow, but again, this is going to be a really close call for DC, Baltimore, Philly, New York, Boston. These models they're having the snow rain line just run up 95 as they always do. So it's going to be a tough call. But your chances are still alive for early next week for snow out towards the mid-Atlantic and New England coast. It's just very, very close call. And it's a lot of these close calls miss early in the season, but not all the time. Sometimes you do get the snow there early in the season. I know it's been a while, so people forget, but sometimes you do get snow along the coast in December. It's just less of a chance. What do you think about these short-term models? Have a little bit north of the snow line. I haven't even brought up the short-term models. That's true. Let's look at the National Blend short-term here and go into winter. Let's take a look at this. Here's the National Blend. This is a high-definition National Blend over the next, 10 days. This is interesting. Good snow out here for Colorado, Wyoming, Montana, Idaho, and then through, mostly rain out west. But look at this, guys. This is the National Blend, all right? So you guys know what this does. I've explained it. It takes all the models and mashes them together. So this is actually, the National Blend gives us a really good look because it's the best average of every model. It's the most conservative way to look at this. Omaha, 4 or 5 inches possible, Most of South Dakota sees somewhere between 3 to 6. Iowa sees really good snow on this. Kind of splitting Missouri in half here. Obviously, the northern half has a better chance. Same with Illinois and Indiana. Chicago's looking good on the National Blend. A foot. I think it's going to be a little bit less than that. Minneapolis not looking too bad. Somewhere between 4 to 7 inches potentially on the National Blend. Milwaukee, Madison, Eau Claire, Wisconsin looking good. West Coast, this is going to be more lake effect snow. Lots of cold air triggered early this season. Push out a little bit farther east. We'll hit Ohio Valley. Again, National Blend is seeing this potential across northern Kentucky. Not a huge potential, but it's there. Columbus, decent snow potential on the National Blend. Northern Ohio, and then let's push out far to the east. Let's go northeast now. Again, National Blend is picking up this hint that we could get snow out here, really from DC to Boston. But there's too many models that don't show it happening, so that's why it shows very little. Some of the models show a lot of snow in that circled area, and some show none. So the National Blend isn't sold on this yet. And upstate New York, big winter there. Big snow up in the mountains up there. And coastal Maine is looking decent, too, on the National Blend. Really quickly, let's look at the NAM 3K, even though I don't love the NAM right now. North Central. The NAM's being really nice to Minneapolis. Actually, I like this. I like the NAM, guys. No, the NAM. Yeah, we're going to go with the NAM. We're going to go with the NAM. The NAM's right here. The NAM's 100% right. It thinks I'm going to get 8 inches of snow. Yeah, the NAM, this is our best model, actually. Yeah, this is our best model. No, I'm just kidding. Whatever model shows more snow for me, that's what I like. I'm just kidding. But here's the NAM 3K short term. Chicago still looks great. Still, St. Louis, you see what it does, though. It cuts it off right there. You tend to believe the northern snow track earlier in the season. But again, because I don't think our true vortex air is down here yet. B, what is poppin'? Happy Thanksgiving. Boris, what's up? What's that? Raving Snail. Appreciate it. TX, I appreciate it. Hi from Door, Alabama. What's going on? Sorry, guys. I'm just going through the short ranges really quick, and I'll get back to answering questions. NAM 12K. Yeah. The NAM 12K has me getting 9 inches of snow. Guys, the NAM's the best model. I don't. If I ever talked bad about the North American model, I'm sorry. This is the best model. It gives me the most snow. This is the best model. We should use it for everything. So lock it in. Lock it in, Chicago, 11 inches. Definitely the best model we have. Beef, I appreciate you. You're the man. Happy Thanksgiving. But no, I mean, I do think it's the reason actually I think the NAM may be doing something decent here is because it's actually agreeing with the other models. HRRR, how far are we getting out here? So that's as far as we're getting out on the HRRR. A good sign. You're starting to see snow out here on the HRRR. The HRRR is a pretty good model. And this is just as far as the run goes. You would see snow. This is, don't think, oh, the HRRR sees no snow out here. No, this is the end of the run. The run only gets to about there. So it's the end of the run. Doesn't see out far enough yet. It won't see through this whole snowstorm until tomorrow, 00Z. But ew, I hate this for me. I hate this for me. What is the HRRR doing? I hate this. I hate this, guys. What's it doing? Ew. Whatever, it's not seeing out far enough. And then the Rufus sucks, but I guess I'll look at it real quick. Oh, the Rufus really, really screws. The Rufus says no snow for anyone down here. Holy smokes. No, don't worry, guys. That model sucks. We're not going to take my word for it. Watch that end up happening. But, I mean, it could. But that model, the Rufus isn't a snow model. It's a severe weather model. How's Philly going to be? It's probably going to be a mixture of rain and snow or mostly rain. I think there's a 15% chance you end up with all snow in Philly. That's actually really high right now, though. I don't even know if I should have it that high, but 15%, which is great for late November, early December, by the way. Minnesota, it depends what model you look at. Central to southern Minnesota is going to see snow this weekend. This area of Minnesota is going to see snow, accumulating snow. The farther south you get, probably the more you get. It's going to be somewhere between 1 to 9 inches in central to southern Minnesota. It's going to go up the farther south you get. So, Chicago area snow totals, we're seeing anywhere between 6 inches to 14. I think it's going to land somewhere around 9. Retire the HRRR. Nah, the HRRR is all right. It's better than the NAM, I think. I don't see... Well, I actually know. Wait, I seem down? I seem down, Allie? Why do I seem down? I'm not down. Now I'm down. See what I did there? I'm not down, I'm up. Do you think Milwaukee will be around the same as Chicago or less? You're probably going to have a better snow ratio in Chicago. It's going to be even colder. Milwaukee could be right around the same as... Yeah, Milwaukee could be right around the same as Chicago. Chicago's going to be really close to that low pressure center. So the closer you get, the deeper that low is, the heavier that snow is. Chicago could end up with a little bit more than Milwaukee, but I don't know. Again, if you have a better snow ratio up in Milwaukee, it could be pretty good there. 9+ inches. We stay up. We stay winning. Allie, why does it keep missing us? Snow's going to my north and to my south. Who knows? Louisville, Kentucky. Interesting trend for you guys. Suddenly, the Euro sees snow for you. Look at that. Big snow for Louisville, Kentucky. I don't know. The European sees big snow for Louisville, Kentucky. Only about 4 to 5 days out. What do you think, Kentucky? Do we lock it in? We don't yet. We do not yet. We do not yet. We're looking at literally like 4 days out, 5 days out right here. This right here is 2 days out. 2 days out. This is Saturday morning. Timing on Illinois snow. Yeah, I mean, right now it looks like you could start getting flakes flying as early as 3 a.m. on Saturday, maybe even earlier. But the actual heavy accumulating snow might not start until Saturday afternoon. Or Saturday evening, late. Man, this is a grind, guys. You guys just expect me to put out a full-length YouTube video every morning before 7 a.m. and then get on and live stream for an hour? 365 days a week? Oh, wait. 365 days a year? 7 days a week? I don't know. No, we doing it. Long Island, ooh, listen, we could get, I gave a 15% chance for good snow from I'll say Baltimore up through Boston. I give it less than a 5% chance for that snow to be out on Long Island, because I think that warm Atlantic Gulf Stream water is going to choke out the island. Hey, still time for developments, though. You do have snow on the ensembles. That means there's runs out there that show snow falling on Long Island within the next 5 days. There are some runs out there that show that. So grasp onto that and pray. All right. North Jersey. North Jersey is a better chance than South Jersey. Better chance than South Jersey. Here's our... what time is it? Oh, I don't have the latest. What was the trend from our OOZ to our 6Z of the... Let's just look over through these next two snowstorms. What was the trend from the 06 00Z to 6Z on the GFS? Here, we'll zoom in out east. What was the trend here? Actually, let's just do this. There you go. So let's do this to the 18. One run before. Okay. Here's the difference. Am I blind? Is this the same run? What the heck? Oh, there we go. Oh, wait. Oh, sorry. This one should be on the 6. There we go. Okay, I was like, what the heck? I'm looking at the same exact run. There's been no trend. There we go. Okay, there we go. So this was our run in the middle of the night on the right side. This is our run. The 06. Oh, you guys can't see it. I have an idea. There you go. This was our run on the GFS in the middle of the night. Not really any snow into Kentucky. And then suddenly, boom, 9 inches into Cincinnati. Actually, it had a little bit up there. So came down a little bit in the 06C. We'll see how it transitions. Brought the snow up into St. Louis. I don't know. I think this is freaking wild. Actually, no. Brought it down a little bit in St. Louis, actually. Sorry, guys. Brought the snow about the same in Chicago. I mean, there's honestly, yeah, the midnight run to this run, I don't really see many differences. Less snow in Ohio. Less snow in Minnesota. Hate that. Minneapolis. Not much of a change. Let's actually push back even farther. Let's look 3 runs before. That's 3 runs before. Kind of want to compare the Euros. Let's compare the Euros, guys. Let's go Euro 6Z. Let's compare it to the 12Z from yesterday. This is the difference. Easy. You guys can easily tell which way. Can you guys tell which way the European's trending right now? Look at this. This right here. This nothingness of snow. This right here was yesterday. Look at that same area here. Look at that same area here, guys. Look at yesterday, today on the Euro. Okay. Interesting. It's hammer time. Oh, by the way, this is what you really want to see. You want to see the trend on the Euro from look at this. Watch this. Here was yesterday on the Euro. Just take a look at the coast. Just take a look at the coast, guys. Here's yesterday on the Euro. Here's that same area today. There you go. So, trending south, trending east, but it's an off-hour run in 06Z. Let's see what we get with the 12Z today, guys. Let's see what this is today. Today, yesterday. Let's see what we get. Chicago's looking. You know what, guys? Let's do this. National Weather Service should have out what they think for Chicago now. Precipitation portal. Here's what directly from the National Weather Service. Don't believe this TikTok, YouTube weather guy. He's an idiot. He knows nothing. Let's believe the National Weather Service. I don't think I'm an idiot. I think I do know stuff. Lila, I appreciate you. Tyler, David, Dablista. Here's what the National Weather Service thinks for Chicago. 8.5 inches. High end, they think Chicago could get, holy smokes. Is that 18 inches? What? High end, they think Chicago could get like 18 inches. Here's the high end amounts. What do they think expected amounts up here? Minneapolis. Okay. Yeah. This is expected amounts. So this is what I was talking about with St. Louis. Expected amounts, only a few inches from the National Weather Service. It's actually favoring the NAM. Tons of snow for Michigan. Everyone in Michigan. But look what it does. Yo, Detroit always gets screwed. Actually, where is Detroit? Oh, okay, Detroit 6 inches. That's a good expected amount. Far southeastern Michigan, though. Oof. Michigan looks good. Central to northern Indianapolis, they're expecting at least 4 inches right now. The whole northern, I mean, most of Illinois except for this. I mean, we're talking, yeah, St. Louis east and south. Iowa looks pretty good. What are we thinking for Omaha? Omaha, they're thinking 4.5 inches right now. High end, Omaha, what could you get? 8 inches. Guys, this storm is like 48 to 72 hours away. This is Saturday storm. People are like, I can't believe people aren't aware of this. This is literally snow for millions. Yeah, good. Look at big blanket snow. Big blanket snow. Now, give it 48 hours, and then we're going to see what the NWS thinks about this area for snow. Because remember, right after this storm moves out, we got a storm locking and loading for this region. We'll see how far east, south, and east it goes. But right after, we're talking early next week, 4 to 5 days away, right after this one we're seeing now. By the way, high-end St. Louis, they do think you could get big snow. The high-end gives a lot of love to a lot of people. My anxiety. I live in northern Iowa. Wish it would stay away. I am not ready. Northern Iowa is a terrible place to be if you don't want the snow, because that's a lock. Hate to say it. You're gonna get some decent snow. Christopher KC, I appreciate you. Ooh, gummy bear. Thanks, Tyler. Northwest Illinois, don't need it either. Oh, come on. Listen, you're only expected to get like 8 to 12 inches up there. You'll be all right. High end, 12 to 18 inches. You'll be fine. Oh, wait. Illinois. I was looking at Indiana. Oh, Northwestern Illinois could do fantastic. Holy crap. What's your expected amounts up there? Yeah, about a foot. Come shovel it for me. Hey, you're not too far from me. It's like a 4.5 hour drive, probably. Yeah, Cincy right now, expected amount, we're talking about maybe an inch. But on the high end, they think you guys could get 2 inches with this storm, 2 to 3 inches. But remember, Cincy, this has never been your storm. The fact that they even see a chance for you getting snow in this is pretty good. Your storm has always been the one after this, the one early next week, Monday into Tuesday, or Tuesday into Wednesday. The SeaWorld, I appreciate you. Rebecca, I appreciate you. So yours is the one right after this. That's coming within forecasting range here. I'm focusing on this storm because we're actually in forecasting range on this storm. Once we get into tomorrow evening, we'll be about 4 days out, 4 days or below out from this event. And so tomorrow evening, I think really Saturday morning's video, I'm going to be focusing. I'm going to be mentioning what's going on with this, but this storm's going to be going on Saturday, 2 days from now. We're going to really be Saturday focusing on this system. Again, though, you know, the Euro has trended snow out through Boston, really, really close to this DC to New York City line. The GFS likes snow out there still, so the GFS still likes to try and get some snow out there from Baltimore up through New York City. So we'll see. I'm not putting up the hopeful totals right now because I don't want to get people's hopes up and crush them. Erie, PA. Erie, PA, I know you've already gotten snow, but you could get a lot more with this one right here. So, expected amount, 8 to 12 inches. Rochester, New York, expected amount with this storm, a few inches. High end, it depends how some lake effect bands set up, though. High end, maybe 6. Anything for Iowa City? Iowa City expected totals right now is around 8 inches this weekend. Do you think the amounts for Wisconsin are too high? I'd maybe move this down an inch. That's about it. I don't know. You have to look at the way this storm is moving in, guys. It's diving, kind of stalling, and then moving up to the northeast. So you're going to have snow lingering in this area for a while. Like, look when we go up here. Well, let's do the Ohio Valley. Watch as the storm moves in. Look at the snow, especially in these areas, just linger around for like 48 hours. Watch this area that I circled. Snow moves in, still snowing, still snowing, still snowing, still snowing. That's at least. So you have snow moving in. You have snow moving into Wisconsin on the 09Z Saturday, and it's still snowing in Wisconsin almost through the 18Z Sunday. That's over 36 hours of potential straight snowfall. Some of it's going to be super light and insignificant. Some of it's going to be heavy. But we're still talking about 36 hours of snow that could be falling. Because it dives, it starts to tilt, and then it moves up to the north. So it lingers through this area for a lot longer. So snow totals are really going to be hard to project in here. Once it moves through Michigan, it starts to pick up speed. But it really, really stalls out for a little bit through this region here. Check my phone. Happy Thanksgiving, Papa. Happy Thanksgiving, Mezamat. Hey, Matt. Matt, if I call you, are you going to answer your phone? Bum, bum, bum. I'm going to send him this picture. Let me send him this picture real quick. Matt, I swear Matt's always in the shower conveniently every time I want to call him. Let me send him this picture. Okay. Let's get back to this. How long have I been streaming? 43 minutes and 47 seconds. Okay. Okay. Wow, and TikTok I haven't had any TikTok violations today. This is good. Luckily, I'm not drinking a cream soda on stream. Wouldn't want to get in trouble again. Are you going to come say hi, turkey guy? Okay, wait, come here. Say hi, stream. See his turkey shirt? Okay. TikTok, the other day, he was on stream for like 20 seconds, and it was like, demonetizing stream because there was a child on it. I'm like, my son can't be on the stream for 2 seconds?
Look at her outfit.
Oh, that's cute. Okay, give her to me. Hey, guys, here's the other one. Say hi, stream. Okay, she doesn't really know how to talk yet. Now I'm going to get double in trouble.
We're going to the gym.
Okay. I feel like she's a little too young to work out, but that's fine.
She's staying with you.
Guys, I made both of them. I made both of them all by myself. I did it all by myself. Just kidding. My wife helped. All right. I didn't from TikTok. I don't care. I don't care. Whatever. I know, Marissa. You know what they say. You know what they say. Guys only have to do the fun part. All right. Anyways, what type of questions do we got? Snow in the Carolinas? I don't know, but as we looked at earlier, if we go to our 500 millibar height anomaly, and we push out, let's do 30 days. Holy crap, this is fantastic for the this is leading through Christmas. You want some snow in the southeast, you want some snow up and down the coast. Incredible look on the European Extended Ensemble 500 millibar height anomaly map. Central Indy, how much snow? I can't tell you, but I can get. We'll try to figure this out. Okay, we'll figure this out together. Let's look at the national blend. Let's be safe here. Central. Okay, look at this. We're seeing 7. We're seeing 4. 7 to 4 inches on the national blend. Okay, what's our European seeing? Something similar. 7 to 5. 7 to 4. What's our GFS seeing? I don't think our GFS is going to be right. But hey, 7 to 10 inches. Let's say 4 to 7 inches right now. 4 to 7 inches is a good bet. Tiny shift of this storm to the north as it moves in, though, is going to be terrible. You would end up with like an inch of snow. But right now, again, we're getting much closer in a good forecasting range. GFS is my bestie. Yeah. Could be. Hey. Mass snow. Right now, I mean, hey, the Euro puts a ton of snow into Massachusetts. Not as much into Boston, maybe an inch or two, but most of the state of Massachusetts gets a ton of snow on the latest Euro. It does. It does, in fact. Massachusetts. That's what the latest Euro thinks for you guys. Look at that. Green Bay, Wisconsin. Okay. Euro likes about a foot through Green Bay, Wisconsin, but let's compare it to the national blend. Ooh, national blend's aggressive for Milwaukee. Sorry, Milwaukee. Sorry, Milwaukee. You may end up with a foot of snow. I'm sorry. Nothing I can do about it. All right. Can you talk about the Mid-Atlantic? We have a major snowstorm that's happening before that snowstorm happens. And the Mid-Atlantic storm is right on the edge of our good forecasting range. So what I tell you now is probably not going to happen. What I'm telling you with this storm is starting to get locked in here. Confused Blonde, what's going on? But right now, I think just to be safe for the Mid-Atlantic, we want to look at the Euro because it's being safe. So, you know, that's what the Euro thinks. Let's look at the national blend. There's our national blend. Emmanuel with the $5 super chat. The 12Z will start to solidify totals, both Euro and GFS. Yeah, it will over the next 48 hours for that second storm. Kentucky. I think, weren't we just looking at Kentucky? Here's the national blend. The Euro is being very, very nice to you this morning. I don't know if we're going to see this, though. I don't know if we're going to see this in the 12Z update. I don't know if we're going to see that in the 12Z update. Emmanuel, I appreciate you, as always. Thank you for the super chat, Emmanuel. Fort Wayne, Indiana. Crap, where's Fort Wayne again? I forget. Oh, it's up to the northwest, isn't it? Isn't Fort Wayne up? Or is it to the northeast? Oh, it's the northeast. I always flip Indiana and Illinois because I'm dyslexic. By the way, guys, this is our 6 to 10 day outlook. Temperatures. This is our 8 to 14 day outlook. This is our 3 to 4 week outlook. Notice. The Mid-Atlantic stays cold. Northeast stays cold. Plains. Most of the plains, except for the southern plains, stay cold. Midwest stays cold. Ohio Valley stays cold. Pretty nice. I mean, this is through December. So, yeah. Okay. Fort Wayne, Indiana. Oops. What the heck am I doing? Come on, Connor. Pretend like you know what you're doing. Come on. Fort Wayne. Again, we'll look at the national blend here. 8 inches to a foot on the national blend. Euro. 8 inches. 7 inches. 7 to 11 inches. GFS probably slams snow there. No. 6 to 8 inches. So, looking pretty good for you guys up there, snow-wise. Not bad at all. Happy Thanksgiving to you too, Emmanuel. Western New York. New York. There you go. There's our national blend right there. Boom. Let's actually bring this. Let's bring this in a little bit. Let's bring that in a little bit. Looking colorful, yeah. Yeah, Kansas City. Hey, our national blend's giving you a chance for some flakes. It's going to be tough to accumulate, but you look at our Euro, it probably gives you nothing. That gives you a couple inches, actually. Okay, I got to remember exactly. Yeah, Kansas City is right where that thing curves up, right here. So the latest Euro actually gives you 3.5 inches. It's going to be tough, though. It might be a little bit of a mix. What's the GFS give Kansas City? Holy crap. 7 inches of snow within the next 6 days. I don't know, guys. You guys, when you're on the bottom edge of these things, the models don't really know how to read these correctly. But they're bad at telling where the cutoff is going to be. They're bad at if there's going to be any sort of mixing or ice. They almost put all the mixing and ice as snow accumulation instead of what they should do, put it as mixing and ice. So I'm always very wary of snow totals along the southern edges of these things. The northern edges, you're usually very, very cold. You're much easier to tell snow along the northern edges. Southern edges, it mixes in sleet, ice, a mixture of the both into your totals, into your snow totals, which is just wrong. It shouldn't do that, but it doesn't know how anyway else. BC Big Bird, Teresa, I appreciate you guys. December. What's going on? Snow for Pittsburgh? Snow for Pittsburgh. Let's look at the national blend here. National blend thinks 3 to 5 inches into Pittsburgh. Our Euro likes about 6 inches into Pittsburgh. Our GFS likes about 2 to 3 inches into Pittsburgh. Northeastern PA. Yeah, I mean, Northeastern PA. Yeah, you can see our Euro likes a few inches in the Northeastern PA. GFS likes a lot of snow in the Northeastern PA, like 9 inches. I don't know about that. National blend here. Only likes a couple inches in the Northeastern PA. I mean, it looks like most models want you to get snow. It's again, you're going to be on the edge of this. Northeastern PA, it could be accounting again for sleet in mix as snow accumulation. So let's wait a little bit longer because that's going to be with our early. That's going to be with our next week's snow system, not this first one over the weekend. Do I think Bucks County gets over 3 inches? Northern Bucks County could with the system next week. All right, guys, I gotta get off. Got stuff to do today. Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving, everyone. I uploaded a video talking about all this today. Mods, I love you. I appreciate you. Thanks to anyone who gifted, anyone who's in here, talking in chat, helping the algorithm. If you want to become a member of the Climate Crew, the link to my Discord is in the description of all my videos and all of my live streams. You guys are awesome. I'll be back on tomorrow morning again, posting again, live streaming again. We'll see. I always, if I do have time in the afternoon, evening to hop on and do a quick live stream, I do. It's Thanksgiving today, maybe not today. But you guys are awesome. I appreciate all you. And I will see you later or tomorrow morning. Have a fantastic Thanksgiving. Enjoy the cool air if you like it out east. See you.